this is Kat from Pancake and vegandiverkatt, and today I want to share with you the top 5 must-have pieces of equipment as a diver. Now, whether you are a scuba diver or a free diver, the equipment is a little bit different, but these 5 pieces are a must-have for all of you, so stay tuned. As you guys know, I was a scuba diving instructor for 8 years, and now I mostly free dive, and I'm getting more into that. So I'd love to share my knowledge and passion with you guys. If you have any questions or anything you would like me to tell you about, please comment down below. I've taken a bit of a break, so I have been a little bit MIA, but I'm back, I promise, and I'm ready to create more content and bring you along on my journey of adventuring in Western Australia. So the number 1 piece of equipment that I would recommend you have is a good mask. My personal favorite currently is a Bochet Max Flux mask. I have had this one for about 4 or 5 years, and while I try other masks, I always come back to this one. They have them in a whole range of colors. I get mine from Adreno, always reasonable prices, under $100. They have very soft silicone, they're really comfortable, relatively low volume, so even if I'm free diving to 20 meters depth, I can still equalize the space without too much issue, but I still have that massive range of vision. So it's my absolute favorite mask, and I do recommend getting a mask tamer to go with it. That's that nice comfy neoprene cover on the back, which ensures not to rip out all your hair. And as you can see, I've been trying to grow my hair out a little bit. The next piece of equipment I recommend you have is invest in a good carry bag. This really changed the game for me. And try and find whatever works for you. Maybe it's a tub, maybe it's a backpack. I have a backpack which I can put my freediving fins in or scuba diving fins. I have a roller bag for long distance travel, or then I use a tub for short distance things onto my boat. Being really comfortable with where you store your gear, take it to the boat, whether you're going on someone else's boat or on your boat, it really makes the day so much more easy and comfortable just having a solid bag. There's some fantastic brands that make bags out of like recycled plastic and stuff. Check out brands like Gilly, or just see what's on special, or secondhand. I absolutely love Marketplace for secondhand scuba diving equipment. There is so much stuff out there, and especially bags, because you don't have to worry about the service history or things like that, and it's a lot cheaper. The next thing that you must have is a good reef-friendly sunscreen. Now, I have been using Sun Butter, which I absolutely love. Tabs on this trip has been the Sun Butter, because it's zinc, and it actually stays on my face quite a long time, even though you can see I've been burnt a little. Now, I'm not wearing a shirt because it's like 6 a.m., so actually enjoying some sun before putting the sunscreen. I will say that the tin makes it a little bit hard to open and close. However, it is plastic free and it doesn't harm our corals, because we are trying to be the ambassadors for our sea. We are trying to kind of lead by example by using products which are not damaging our oceans and our earth. So getting a zinc-based reef-friendly sunscreen is a pretty good step in the right direction. The next thing that I recommend you have is fins that fit your feet well and that are super comfortable. So after your mask, I think the next kind of logical investment is fins. Now, for my scuba diving, you guys know I love my Sealing Nova fins, which I have been using, again, for about 8 years. They're fantastic. They have incredible power and propulsion. I call them my little squid fins, and I think I've sold more of them than any other fins combined, and that is because I truly believe them. I'm not sponsored, but I absolutely love them, and I would recommend them for you if you want to get into scuba diving. For free diving, you can generally get any long fins, either plastic, fiberglass, or carbon fiber, plastic being the cheapest, carbon fiber being the most expensive. I have fiberglass, and honestly, the jump between plastic and fiberglass is enormous. Well, I find the jump at the second two not to be as large, while price-wise, fiberglass are definitely a lot more affordable. So yeah, I am planning to get some new ones actually, so if you have any recommendations for some good freediving fins, let me know. Mine are just too light, and the light colors actually attract a lot of sharks and pelagic species, and since I'm diving around a lot of people who have spear guns and spearfish, I don't want to be mistaken for a fish. So I'm going to go for a darker, more camouflaged fin for my next fin. Next thing I would recommend having is a good dive torch. So I love my Orca torches. They charge really quickly, they're quite affordable, they last a long time, and yeah, you don't have to worry about buying new batteries or anything like that. And torches help you see the world in the true colors. So I love scuba diving with my torches, whether it's day or night, because it brings back all the color that we lose. Because as we descend, we all know that we lose red within 10 meters and then other colors on the visible light spectrum the deeper we go. This is simply because the rays from the sun cannot penetrate through water particles as well as they can through air, and instead they get reflected back and we lose the color. So bringing your torch down illuminates the coral reefs and the fish to their true colors and their true magnificence. If you have ever watched documentaries, you will see what I mean. I mean, those colors are a whole nother level, and that is because they have many studio lights actually illuminating the coral and the fish to be able to see the true beauty of the underwater world. And then the next and last kind of crucial piece of equipment, I think, is having a good wetsuit. So depending where you live in the world, you might only need a rashi, which I recommend even in the hottest climates. As nice as it is to be in your bikini or, you know, dive with nothing on there, you want to be sun safe. You want to minimize the amount of sunscreen you're putting on your body. You want to protect yourself from potential skin cancer. In Australia, the danger is real. So yeah, having just a thin rashi if it's really hot or a thick wetsuit. I have wetsuits for basically every step of the water temperature spectrum. Let me know if you'd like to see a wetsuit review video. I'm thinking of actually doing that one next because I have so many wetsuits. I have everything from from a rashi, which is like a 0.1 mil, to a dry suit, so I can share with you a bit of the differences and what to look out for. The key thing with a wetsuit is not necessarily a brand, it's fit to you. So making sure that you go and try on the wetsuits to find what wetsuit actually fits your body well, because the key part of a wetsuit is that it minimizes the water movement in and out. Therefore, you can actually heat up the water with your body heat, and that will keep you a lot warmer. So making sure a wetsuit fits you well and you have an appropriate level of thermal protection depending whether you are freediving or scuba diving. For scuba diving, you'll need a different type of neoprene because you're down there for a lot longer and you're moving less, while for freediving, again, usually we have two pieces which are a bit more flexible neoprene because you are moving a lot more in the water, and generally you need a bit of a thinner one, not as warm as for scuba diving. The sixth thing that you need for scuba diving or freediving is a buddy, okay? Because you should never go out diving without someone else. You should always be buddied up. This is for your safety and for theirs. If you've done your open water course or any other level of course, you will know why it's so important to have someone else down there with you to share air or anything else in case of emergency. If you're freediving, same thing. You don't want to experience shallow water blackouts. That's right, Sophie. That's right, we have to be safe. You want to make sure that you're always with a buddy, that you tell people where you're going. Even if you're doing a casual short dive, make sure to tell people where you are and when they should expect you back. Because we here want to make sure everyone is safe. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video with my tips of the 5 things that you need as a diver. Let me know if there's anything I've left out or what pieces of equipment that you guys have or would recommend for others to have. Let me know down below. I have plenty of other videos that can help you out in this general equipment kind of area. Also, check out my website, Ocean Pancake, or come join the family on Ocean Pancake Patreon. I do a lot of like longer videos. I kind of publish them there first as well, and you guys have a say in what you'd like, me to video, next topic ideas, and kind of behind the scenes stuff as well. I share lots of photos before they're edited and after they're edited so you guys can see the whole process. But yeah, I would love to continue sharing my love for the ocean with you guys. Make sure you're safe, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Woo! I'm just freaking out, my dog. Make sure you're safe and make sure we're continuing to love the ocean so we can better protect our ocean. I'll see you guys in the next video.